What is this thing? I keep getting people to ask me, what is in the back of the videos as you're teaching? And in YouTube videos, sometimes they see this in the back. This is the QuirkLogic Quilla, and it's a little bit of a sad story. But before we get into that, let's talk about it. It's a big e-ink device. If we look at it compared to the Remarkable Paper Pro, you can see we've got our planner on here, and you can see how much bigger it is. Now, I'll put the planner page and actually teach on this because you can see how much better it looks. You can actually see the screen. How about the Kindle Scribe Colorsoft? You see that, right? See the difference in the size there? What about a regular Kindle? Let's take a look at that. It's pretty crazy, right? And how about a Remarkable Move? We've got a planner for that too. We got that there. Look at the difference in the size. Pretty crazy in the size. Well, a little history, but again, why would I use this is because look at the difference. When I bring in the whiteboard, it's really hard to see, and you can see my light in the back. You can see these lights I have up in front that really cause issues, which on the ink, it just makes it better. Now I use the whiteboard once in a while, but when I do that, I gotta get the lighting all changed, and I gotta try to make it work because the whiteboard just doesn't give off that non-glare that this e-ink tablet does, or e-ink, I don't know what you would call this. But here's the unfortunate part. QuirkLogic went out of business, and you can see that by going into the library and looking at the date of the different notebooks here. You can see 2021. So it's been probably 5 years ago. This device was actually part of QuirkLogic's production units. They actually built these. And what was cool is when you'd work on one device, you could actually log in and it could send it to the other device. So you could be working on the devices together at the same time. The other cool thing that was cool about this device was that it worked with what was called the QuirkLogic Paper, which the paper was a little bit larger than this. It was a Sony tablet that they rebranded and they put their software on, and it was really amazing software, and it would work back and forth with this. And it was a little bit disappointing, but QuirkLogic closed down. They were a Canadian company. And when they launched the paper, I was one of the original e-ink. I did a review. I don't do reviews many anymore, but I did a Remarkable one versus the iPad, and it got like 200,000 views. So YouTube's like, hey, this guy likes these devices. And then I did one on their paper, and the paper one got like 60,000 views. So QuirkLogic was like, wow, at their launch, we sold a ton. Not that I had anything to do with it. I was just a guy doing a video. But they were really happy with that. And a lot of the engineers, QuirkLogic guys, if you're still out there, love you guys, man. They were awesome. They'd watch my videos and they would make change. They'd listen to the community. They did split screen. I mean, this company was amazing. Supernote's close. Like Supernote does stuff. But these guys were great. I mean, they were checking things, making sure. It was just a wonderful time. That was probably 2000. God, that had to be 2021, maybe 19. So it's been a long time ago. But they gifted me this, which was great. This device was actually $5,000. Brand new. So when I got it, I was real happy. But what's cool about it is a lot of people worry about bricking devices. So this has a sign in. Okay, so here's the sign in. So you can sign in, but there is no connection anymore here. I'm going to get out of that. It's got a library, which is great, where you keep all your notebooks. But the sign in doesn't work anymore. And I know a lot of people worry about cloud-based devices. Will it brick? Well, QuirkLogic's didn't brick. It's still working 5 years later. And I use it consistently. As you can see, I just did 139, which is a speaking framework. Now, what's cool about it is when I'm teaching, you can see you have things that you can do here. You got library, you got new, you can create a new one, insert, excerpt. But really, I'm just using the basics right now because it's just really as a board to help me communicate. But it does some pretty cool stuff. So when we come in here, if I click this button down here at the bottom, it's going to give me an entire table of contents, which is really nice. So I can pull, like, say I was doing module 1.2, and we're talking about our arc. I'm talking about the structure arc of communication where we have conflict, we have the problem, and then we have the resolution. But in that framework, we have our 139. It's actually 3 becomes 9. It's a framework I teach. I have that right here. And if I want to build on that, I can just hold my finger down, and I actually have a menu that comes up. I can add a page, I can add an image, change some colors so when it comes out of the device. I can add like different shapes, which is really cool. Different marker sizes, the marker's down here. And the marker works pretty good. It's got a little bit of lag to it, but you can see it works pretty good. And it has this screen. This is what's so cool about it. It has a screen that I'll go down to 10%. You can see it's just this gigantic screen. You can hardly see where I was working, right? So this was so if I wanted to work over here, I could work over here. But then if I make this bigger, let's go ahead and blow it up. You can move the screen around, right? You can move it around, but we're going to blow it up. And it'll actually go, let's blow it up on this X3 resolution here. If I blow it up, we don't want to see my handwriting that good. But look at this. It goes, how far does it go? Wow, we're still going. Look at how big this screen is. Okay. Oh, let's go. Let's keep going. That 1,000 times. So look at how big that is. So then if we want to, look at that. Like that is so cool. So it actually can get up to 1,000 times. Then we come back down and you can come all the way back down. So you can really do some damage with this as far as working it out to make it look really good. Now, I personally am just using it again as pretty much a writing device that I write. And then I go back and forth pages like this. So if you ever see me working, like I'm talking about the conflict, the 139 structure that we work with companies and individuals and the wrapper and stuff, you can see me kind of going back and forth, and I'll flip like this. And then I'll say, okay, we got this done. Let's come back here and we'll come back to this. And it just gives me a lot more flexibility than a typical whiteboard does when I'm teaching. So if we go to on your feet, you just click 12 and you're there. You know, you don't need I don't know what that, my handwriting, oh, you don't need a page to run the system. You need 3 seconds in one sentence. So that's in our system that we're teaching. But as you can see, when I was teaching this workshop, I went through, geez, how many pages down here? And you can upload PDFs. I haven't tried it in a while. There's 46 pages here. But we can just put a page up. You just click on it. Let's click 46 and bring it up. Here's 46, and you can see there I was demoing a little bit some of the shapes. So let's add a square here. We can add a square. We can take 2 fingers, move it over here. Ooh, those two, move it around, like all kinds of stuff. Of course, I don't use any of that. I use the pen. And again, the pen does pretty good. You can see there's a little bit of lag, but not bad. But this is not a happy story. Unfortunately, I love this thing. And these guys were so good. Like QuirkLogic was so good. And it's just a case of the business not being able to sustain the manufacturing of these. At $5,000, that's a pretty hefty price. So it's pretty expensive, competitive marketplace. Remarkable was just really coming out at that point, really started to take market share. And then obviously now over the years, we now have Amazon in the game with the Kindle Scribe Colorsoft and Supernote and books and so many other ink devices. And I remember the first Remarkable. So this was kind of new. And when this technology was coming out, it was pretty cool. You could think, hey, we're having a meeting in Chicago and in Tokyo. We could be sharing the same board, sharing the same notes. That was pretty cool. So this is the QuirkLogic Quilla. If you're new here, my name is JB. We do Thriving Over 50. We do some profile success. We just have fun. This is a fun channel. If you want to subscribe, you can. That'd be great. And then hit the hype button or the like button. That helps us. But we're just having fun, and I'm just sharing you some of the stuff that, I've accumulated over the years. I don't know. You're going to see me on this move to Colombia. I'm going down to South America to learn to surf at 57, by the way. But I don't know if I'll take this down or not. This is a pretty big device, pretty difficult to carry. You can just see me carry this on my luggage. It is battery operated, so the battery still works. The battery's still pretty good on it, but I do keep it plugged in. And like I said, typically in the background of my videos, if I come to the library, I got this logo. But again, you can see when the computer died was probably 2021. The last one I have was November 30th, 2021. So that's kind of the date of it. But we keep some of our logos on there, and I keep it in the back of the videos just to kind of keep it. And then I use it when I'm teaching and doing some workshops. So that is the world's largest, biggest ink device, I think, right? At the time, back in the day, it's got to be one of the biggest ones. But really cool company, kind of a sad story. But we can take away from this, I don't think you're going to brick if companies go offline because you still got the device, but you're not going to get the support. Obviously, you can't do the cloud. That's all gone now. But all you QuirkLogic people out there that are watching this video, love you bunches. But that has been the QuirkLogic Quilla. You'll see it in my videos. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Go have a fantastic day. As always, you rock. Make it the best you can because, man, it's the only life we have. All right, I'll see you in the next video.